Before USC, I was a film student at Long Beach State, and basically at the time of graduation, I had a hard sort of choice ahead of me. I could either go and make copies and get coffee in the industry, or I could come to USC and make games.
I graduated from UC Berkeley with a degree in psychology. I left teaching to become a retail worker at EB Games. Then I decided to go into game testing and eventually became a graduate student here at USC. The USC Interactive Media Department is within the School of Cinematic Arts, and here we focus on game design and immersive and mobile experiences. It's a 3-year program, an MFA, and at the end of it you make a thesis project which lasts a year.
Basically the game was my thesis project at USC. That takes place in a silent film world that deals with delicious pie, time travel, and creating mischief, but not necessarily in that order. So you are the only player in the game, but you can team up with yourself, you can cooperate with yourself, you can play against yourself. And basically, you record yourself in time, and then you sort of interact with your time clones. What you've done in the past, present, and future all sort of affects the world of Winterbottom. We worked with a team of about 7 students from all over USC. We had students from the music schools, students from engineering schools, and even a student from the business school.
Early on in design classes here at USC, we learned the quickest way to get to the core of a game is to get it on paper and play it. What we did was we designed hundreds of Winterbottom levels on paper and just played through it in our heads. Eventually we moved on to making software prototypes using Flash, and it was an amazing process because quickly we would learn what worked and didn't work instantly and be able to play it and know, okay, we have to change things.
If you look back at my work over the last 3 years, I was playing with these ideas of looping and time and sort of how to interpret time, and you can sort of see that in some of my pieces. If you go back to even the film classes I took here, I did movies about looping and all this kind of stuff that eventually worked its way into my thesis work for Winterbottom.
One of the rooms we worked in for a long time was underneath the Harold Lloyd soundstage, and we were making a game about silent film, and Harold Lloyd was one of our influences. It was very kind of inspirational. We lived in this space, like we were meeting deadlines for classes and for festivals and stuff. We would sleep here, we would eat here, we'd be up all night. We even got our haircuts here.
It's all about passion. You have to love what you're doing, and just had a lot of fun making it.
The project was just an amazing experience for me to learn how to work on a project, how to be a producer, how to be a team member.
Everybody always asks me why pie, and it's like, why are you born? Pie is delicious. That's ridiculous. What kind of a question is that?